Action.
Black folks love to vote. My question to every black person in America, what are you voting for? Every other group of people, when they give their political party a vote, they're getting something in return. Man, the LGBTQ plus community, every time they go vote, they can almost be assured they finna get some resources. They finna get some gender reassignment surgery. They finna get some hormone therapy. They finna get some real legislation. They're getting actual tangible goods for their vote. For the black community, what do you get for your vote? The Native American, hey, he gets a check every single month because the hardships that he endured in America that happened hundreds and hundreds of years ago. Now, for you, dear black person, what do you get when you go vote? Because black folks love to vote. Y'all do it like it's a type of ritual or something. It's like a ceremony. It's like an African traditional ceremony that you do. Hey, why do you vote? It's for our ancestors. You vote for your ancestors? Yes, because since our ancestors fought for us to vote, we just go vote too. I said, what do you get in return? Not a damn thing. Wait. We do get some things in return. I'll tell you what some black folks get in return. We go vote and we ask for body cams. We want police officers to wear body cams so that we can watch ourselves get murdered in real time in HD. That's what you be voting for. They'll put billions and billions of dollars into law enforcement, into police officers, and more weapons and body cams, and then you'll scream police violence when your vote funds police violence. Let's have actual political conversations for the black community. You know what was so powerful in the civil rights movement? The Selma bus boycott was extremely effective during the civil rights movement, not because it asked for feelings and emotions and white people, please love me. No, it was effective because it affected commerce. It stopped the money. When the black people stopped using public transportation, then that stopped the movement of money. And so right now, if the American black person wants to have some type of political power, you have to affect the dollar. If you don't affect the bottom line of the United States government, then they're just going to keep on patting you on your head, say, good little nigga, thank you for voting for the Democratic Party, as you chase blue tail all across the nation. No, it is time to be powerful. It's time to be effective. It's time to have a political agenda. What's the political agenda? Hey, you don't get no black vote until you give me reparations. That goes to the Democratic Party. That goes to the Republican Party. That goes for any possible third party candidate. You do not get the black vote until I get reparations. Martin Luther King said, I'm coming for my check. And we coming for our checks. And for any black person in America who opposes reparations, shame on you, number one, and get out of my way, number two, because we you're gonna work with us or we're gonna run through you. We finna come get our money. People like me, we're serious. I'm very serious. I'm tired of playing. We want to play victim. We want to talk about white supremacy. We want to talk about how the Republican Party it was working against us. What are you going to do for yourself? How are you going to negotiate on your own behalf? There will be no black vote in America until we get reparations. That goes for both political parties. And now to even double down, if you want to understand even more better, there's a place right now we sending billions of dollars to right now, hundreds of billions of dollars. It's a place called Ukraine. Their population is about the same population the black community. We got billions and billions of dollars for some foreigners, but we ain't got no money for you, black man. We ain't got no money for you, black woman. But you're going to run to that voting booth and be like, yeah, oh yeah, just take my vote. You can have it for free. There was a woman who had a song because, black folks get government assistance. She said, swipe your EBT. It's free. Swipe your EBT. You go to the voting booth, you just cast your ballot. You say, here, American government is free. You can have the black American person for free. Huh? No, I reject that notion. It is time for the black American person to accept their duty as whole American citizens. It's very hard to be citizens of America when you don't own nothing. It's very hard when the majority of black families have a negative balance inside their checking account. And so if we're going to reverse that, we're going to acknowledge America's greatest sin, which was the enslavement of the black American, chattel slavery. You had us in bondage into perpetuity. And then when you let us go, you ain't give us a damn thing except for the right to vote. And now we're going to reconcile these grievances through negotiation. Politics is simply negotiating resources, and you will no longer have access to black resources until we get some real black dollars. Number two, this is very important, right? Because in order to negotiate, you have to have some real power. And so going to the voting booth is powerful, but you clocking in every single day is exceptionally powerful. And so, dear Black America, if the United States government refuses to pay reparations to the Black person, then you will withdraw your resources from this economy. They say, shop Black, give Black dollars. The American government showed me how powerful we are. They were able to shut down the entire government and tell you that you couldn't go to work. They did that. And so if the American government can do that to you, you can do the same thing to the American government. Until you give me my reparations, I'm not showing up again. Hey, I'm not buying no Jordans. I'm not buying no Gucci. I ain't buying no Balenciaga. I ain't buying no Gap. I ain't buying nothing. I'm wearing the exact same clothes for the next 18 months until you give me everything that I deserve. Now, in order to do this, we have to have some level of community. We have to come together. We have to have cookouts. We got to eat beans and rice. We got to tighten our belts. Maybe through this boycott, maybe through this divestment, we might lose some weight because the Black American person is fat and lazy and looking for someone else to do the work that we're supposed to be doing. No, it's time for us to do the work. It's time for us to have the political conversations where we get some real political power in America. If we don't fight for ourselves, ain't nobody finna fight for us. And this is an amazing political stance. And now, if you wanna disagree with me, then I hope that you have a legitimate argument or a legitimate position on how Black folks get some real political power in America. Until then, we're gonna defend freedom by protecting ourselves and saying that you will no longer have access to Black energy until you pay for this Black energy. I'm not for free.
The greatest American alive. The greatest American alive. The greatest American alive. The greatest American alive. The greatest American alive.